Disclaimer. This video is created for entertainment and educational purposes only.
High Vibration family, welcome to a brand new episode of Higher Zone. Today on the menu we got some mind-bending mysterious TikToks the elites don't want you to see. Before we get into that, if you're not tapped in with the family, please like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell for every time I drop. You could be rocking out with me and the family. We definitely appreciate you here. Make sure you like the video so you can boost up the algorithm. Please do that. Definitely appreciate you. With that being said, family, I got some bangers for you with some stuff that's happening around the world right now. Let's get into it.
Take them up in that tongue. How the blood clot is starting. Check, back my man on the tongue, bro.
That's some serious swing, man.
Big breeze, one in them tongue, yeah, the 6 freeze. Tell them
Bro,
not to
definitely
fuck with the big
strong.
stream, and it kills them out.
Hey guys, so the situation in Haiti is very devastating, as you can see here. They're having flash floods, landslides.
Yeah, it's looking
At least 3 people have been killed already in the storm. And this is just the beginning of Hurricane Melissa. It's hitting Haiti, DR, Jamaica, and the Bahamas. I think quite a few countries or islands in the Caribbean. I feel so bad for these people.
It's not even hitting them direct.
I can't imagine.
This is just a little bit.
Please pray for them and keep all these people in your thoughts. Look at the streets. It's so flooded.
Crazy.
I can't imagine
Jamaica
living
about to really get hit.
in a situation like this.
This is
Storms
just a
have been
taste, people.
crazy this year.
Just a taste. Damn, look at that poor lady, chat. Mother Nature don't be playing with nobody, yo. Nobody, chat. Mother Nature really out here. The weather's different now, man. It's not the same. Look at that. And that's a stairway. If you know, you know.
Bobo, bobo. Bobo por fila.
It's not even the whole rain.
Jamaica people claim say star now come. And look where rain do they so look they so don't they so mash up already.
Man.
See them, we not tell no lie. The place they mash up and his star no reach it. Melissa no reach it to the frack.
Family, Melissa's supposed to hit these people Monday, and it's already starting. So this must be something else. Imagine when Melissa hit directly. It's going to be crazy. Let's keep it moving.
Yo. Oh, Jaja. Somebody in that, you know?
Fresh?
Wow.
Somebody in that the one day.
It's not even Melissa, bro.
That mic your waterproof. My island is currently experiencing a category 4 hurricane. So let's go see how the place look. This is my local supermarket. The entire shelf gone with bread. That's crazy.
No
Most
people
of the snacks been
gonna.
gone,
No
too.
people gonna take everything.
Funny enough, we have more canned goods than bread. Well, we have no bread at all. I got bread yesterday, which was at the actual bakery in the capital of Portland. The best time to actually buy chicken and any other frozen goods because it's the cheapest and the supermarket has massive discounts on all of them because obviously they won't have electricity, which means all of it will go to waste, so they don't want everybody to buy it out. And she's taking full advantage of that. Me hope that mic your waterproof. Oh shit. Nah. Oh, bomba, the place cold. Look how the place dark. Crazy. This is another supermarket. Bread. Gone. Not really surprised. Swear I went into the supermarket and came out back and It's like the place got 10 times darker. It's 5:20. The sun doesn't set until about, I don't know, 30 minutes. And the place is night.
Prayers go out to DR, Haiti, Jamaica, whoever's in the path, Puerto Rico. Prayers go out to all you guys. I'm hoping everybody's prepared, got a little bit of food.
Somebody trying to kidnap my sister. I don't know. Hey, freeze. I don't know.
What is that?
I don't know. A gray car right there.
There's a car?
Yeah, a gray
There
car.
was in a car?
He had a mask on in a gray car.
He had a mask on?
A clown mask.
Hold on, y'all.
Oh, baby.
Sit down, boo. Sit down. You're alright. What kind of car it was, you know?
It was gray.
Was it a gray car?
Yeah, like that one right there.
Kind of look like mine?
Yeah.
Which way they go? This way or that way? That way?
No.
Your parents not home?
No. I said Dad.
Come on, I'll walk y'all to your dad's house. I got y'all. Come on.
That is crazy that happened to these little girls, riding their bikes, playing in their neighborhood. And this to happen, we have creepos out here. Be aware and protect the little ones, people.
June 11th, 2025 memo from the Department of Justice outlines 10 categories of individuals who they will prioritize denaturalizing. Naturalized citizens who pose a potential danger to national security, including through terrorism and espionage. Naturalized citizens who engaged in torture, war crimes, or other human rights violations. Naturalized citizens who further or furthered the unlawful enterprise of criminal gangs, transnational criminal organizations, and drug cartels. Naturalized citizens who committed felonies that were not disclosed during the naturalization process. Naturalized citizens who committed human trafficking, sex offenses, or violent crimes. Naturalized citizens who engaged in various forms of financial fraud against the United States, including through the Paycheck Protection Program and Medicaid/Medicare.
They coming for them
Naturalized citizens
PPP
who
people.
engaged in fraud against private individuals, funds, or corporations. Naturalized citizens who acquired naturalization through government corruption, fraud, or material misrepresentations not otherwise addressed. Naturalized citizens with pending criminal charges if those charges do not fit within one of the other priorities, and any other cases referred to the civil division determined to be sufficiently important to pursue. This is quite the list, friends, and it is very, very broad.
So this is the type of shit I've been in the rabbit hole talking about for the last 5 years. People saying it's bigger than me. You know what? You're right. It's bigger than me. It's bigger than you. It's bigger than Bloods and Crips in New York. This is nationwide. Under the National Defense Authorization Act, you know, the one your favorite president, Obama, signed into law. Gang members are considered terrorists. They can detain any U.S. citizen without due process. That mean no visit. That mean no phone call. That mean they don't even have to tell you the reason why you locked up. No court date, and they don't ever have to tell you when you will be let go. They talking about sending gang members over to CCOT, the jail in El Salvador. And I promise y'all, if you pick to go over there, if they send you over there, you not coming back. I just want to ask y'all this one question. After ICE is done with the illegal immigrants, who you think they coming for next? Oh, you think it can't happen? I just told you, by law, they can detain any U.S. citizen and put them in a foreign jail and don't have to explain. This is law. This is not rabbit hole conspiracy theory. This is real. So you just heard this lady say the 10 new rules of losing U.S. citizenship. And being in a criminal enterprise or gang is one of them. Do I have your attention now?
Ain't nobody safe, bro. Committed PPP fraud, they coming for you. Any other fraud, they coming for you. These people are not playing. They literally gonna take away your birthright, okay? They don't care if you was born here. They literally taking your birthright, shipping you somewhere you don't even belong, you don't even know about. That is diabolical.
This isn't just fashion. This is frequency. This is higher zone.
Walmart said they're thinking about closing their doors on November 1st to where you can only order your food and your groceries online. The Brokies made a threat towards Walmart and said that if the government shuts off food, SNAP, they're going straight to the Walmart to get everything they need. And
Free 99.
now every Walmart has a police officer on standby, and they're thinking about not opening the doors until this situation has passed.
Crazy eyes.
There's a thing called a reality check in America. And your crutch, you use the American taxpayers' money as a crutch for you to have an easy life. And there's nothing wrong with acquiescing to the new arrangements for you.
Stop the cap.
Get a job. Go through the adjustment period of not having what you need for a little bit, but maybe that teaches you a lesson.
Stop the cap.
Stay out them people's stores, y'all.
It's not over, but do something. It's not free to live in America for anyone.
Nope.
And just because you got away this long, didn't mean that that was a forever thing.
He said Walmart is putting cops in the stores. So you guys going into these stores thinking y'all about to walk out with that cart? About to be a jive turkey, a whole jive turkey. You gonna go to jail.
This is why nobody can get ahead, bro. I just bought 3 bags of grapes and it was $23, bro.
You're making us pay for grapes?
$23 for some grapes, bro. And I didn't really realize the price until after I paid for them because I'm in a rush. Like, my daughter eats grapes every day at school with her lunch. So I'm like, let me come to the store real quick before I take her to school. And I'm just rushing. We running late. Man, $23 for 3 bags of grapes. Man, hold on, bro. Because I really want to take these back now. This is why people can't save money. Premium white grapes. What is premium? Organic,
GMO?
right? Nah, something ain't right. Something ain't right. $23? So one bag was 2.45 pounds. It was $9? One bag of grapes was $9?
$10 for some grapes is crazy.
You're making us pay for grapes?
That is crazy. At this point, we might as well be growing our own fruits and vegetables. $10 for some grapes, bro.
Grapes!
$23 for 3 bags of grapes.
Grapes!
Make that make sense, people.
Can somebody tell me why these chicken wings $30.80 for 10 of them? I might as well go to a restaurant and purchase them already cooked and clean and everything. I thought he said he was going to reduce grocery prices. The lies they tell.
$30 for some wings is crazy. Hell no. Let's keep it moving.
Prices are through the roof. This is wild fucking crazy. This is the first time I realized grocery prices are through the roof. Look at this. I spent $84. $84 and I ain't get shit. I bought breakfast and some drinks. I ain't even buy bacon. I bought a half a gallon of motherfucking milk. I ain't even getting nothing real. Check this out. Bro, that's my shopping cart. This is $84. Let's put it in the trunk so you can get an idea of what this is. Bro, look at this. This is almost $100 worth of groceries. A loaf of the bagel's gonna be gone in 10 minutes. As soon as I get home, bagel's gone. Right? Box of cereal gone today. These juices gone by the end of the day for sure. I got a half a gallon of milk. That shit ain't nothing. Right? The bread gone today. This is this morning's food for $84. Cashier was like, yes, sir, it is $84. Because I don't do self-checkout. I'm not qualified to be a cashier. And I'm like, nah, you must have scanned a few things too many times. Can we redo this? Because usually I just stick my card in the machine as they scan and I don't pay attention. But for some reason, today I'm paying attention. She hit me with that $84. I wanted to put everything back, man. Fuck them kids. Fuck them kids. They don't even appreciate it. I swear to God, I'm going to walk in the house. I'm going to put the groceries on the counter. I'm going to go take a shower. I'm going to come out. Everybody's going to be eating a bagel, right? And ain't nobody going to put no motherfucking groceries away. I just spent a week's salary on fucking 10 minutes worth of food in my house.
A week's salary on groceries that's gonna last 10 minutes. Maybe not even 10 minutes. And the kids don't even appreciate it. So you know that gotta hit them pretty hard.
$2,000 for a month? In America, that's just existing. You breathe New York City air, that's $500. You step outside, another $300. Meanwhile, in Asia, you eating good, you traveling good, you living good at a fraction of the cost. And on top of that, it's safe. At this point, living in America is like a luxury brand that everybody can't afford.
My boy Mac was not lying. It costs to even breathe up there in New York. Okay? You got people crashing out over a slice that costs $6 with no soda. So imagine the cost of living for an apartment. Ridiculous.
That's definitely tight, bro. That's for sure. You recording? Record this. See it. Oh, that's...
Hell nah. The Zone family, I need y'all in the comments.
That got me messed up.
Golly. Woo.
That's crazy.
Zone family, that was crazy and diabolical. Crazy and diabolical. Prices going up, EBT getting cut.
You're making us pay for grapes.
And your boss hit you up with a bouquet for your anniversary. And it's cotton. Comment down below.
Crazy work.
Diabolical.
I be trying to own that company.
Quitting my job and I'm leaving America. Yes, because it seems like we are no longer living no more. We're just surviving. Every day you go to work and you're wishing for the end of the week. Every day we like, I can't wait till the weekend get here. And then your weekend is 2 days and then it's like this, fast, quick, and you're back at it. And it's just the same old thing. And I can't live like that no more, you know? So I saved money up and I'm leaving the country. And no, I'm not some broke, dusty dude, although I need a haircut. No, it's just that I'm tired of this shit. I can't do it no more. So I'd rather take my chances and then I'll come back if I have to and do it again. It doesn't matter. But you never know until you take the chance. And do we even dream anymore? Does anybody ever dream? And then when you do dream, is it to go back to work? Like when you once dreamed like a lot when you was young, very, very like a kid, was it to go to work like this? My dream was always to see other places. So that's what I'm making happen. Yeah, does anybody want to chime in and let me know how y'all feel? Life should not be about working. It should be about living. Peace.
My man had valid points there. I mean, everybody's thinking about getting out of here. It's up to that point. Sometimes you must take a leap of faith.
Guys, this is a bit scary. No wonder Elon Musk gave this video an exclamation mark. This is footage from a coffee shop using AI to monitor its employees.
Watching.
The blue text with white letters indicates each employee, and the number shows how many cups of coffee they've made.
Crazy.
You can see that an employee named Anna is working diligently, making a total of 20 cups. Meanwhile, Olga is hiding in the corner, slacking off, and has only made 3 cups. All of this is tracked by the AI, which then reports the findings to the boss. In Amazon warehouses, similar technology is used to monitor employees.
Crazy.
They even allow AI to generate termination notices for workers with low productivity.
What?
But it doesn't stop there. Before long, everything around us, from cars to ships to our daily lives, could fall under AI surveillance. Everything will be tracked, monitored, calculated, and analyzed. If you're wondering what AI is really capable of, well, this is your answer.
Do I think red
That's
houses
crazy,
are
man.
trying to live off grid? I think those of us who are already established off grid are in a very good place right now. So we don't know what's going on financially, the economy, infrastructure. And you know me, I'm not a prepper, I'm not a doomsdayer, but I am a preparer. So now, is this a good time for people to start living off grid? You know what? The longer they aren't able to do it, or the longer that folks are unwilling to do it, or the longer folks are afraid to do it, it's the longer it's going to take. Things just aren't going good in this world. Things aren't going good at all. This is reality. If the stores all shut down today, at least we're not going hungry today. If the whole power grid was to shut down today, at least we're not going without power. For the love of gosh, folks, please don't go, well, you know, if I had the money, you got to remember who you're talking to. We started with nothing, and I'm not shaming anybody. I'm not saying you need to do it like us. I'm just saying what we did. We left Miami with less than $1,000 to the people who say there's no cheap land. Look around. We left our comfort zone. If we've seen anything in the past months, this whole world is unstable. So you might as well create your own stable environment so that you can rely on yourself.
Family, I'm not even gonna lie. That is one brilliant idea. Start your own little thing. Look for that land that's cheap and do your thing. Grow your food, get some solar panels, find some water, get some pumps. It makes sense. Because when things go down, these people still going to be thriving while everybody in these cities going to be causing chaos.
This is the Higher Zone special today.
Remember that first comedy special where he talked about that little boy, all those adopted kids, and he talked about that little boy that woke up every morning, "Hey daddy, can I have some cereal?" That even in his comedy he said, "I felt bad when I took him to the doctor and they put him on Ritalin because he was just out," right? Yeah. Remember that? What happened then?
I don't remember.
Nobody does. Nobody does. I'm his uncle. And I didn't know what happened. Now we're going to see why this silence thing is bothering me. Because you started off your career talking about this little kid. You brought this little kid and the knowledge of this little kid, Malik, to the world. But you also said nothing when this little boy died. You said nothing. Just like Mr. Carroll being dead, and you said nothing. You forgot about me. You forgot about Malik. You forgot about Malik.
Are you Malik?
No.
Are you Malik?
Malik's dead. Died at 15. And you want to know why I mentioned that?
Yeah.
He knows why. He knows why.
What's Malik's last?
What's his last name, brother?
I'm going to give you that answer, right?
Okay.
But he ain't moved fast enough, so punishment must come. How do you verify the true last name of an adopted child? And is it harder to verify that child's information and identity if he's been adopted twice?
Yeah, you can. It's hard to find, kind of where they came from, who they are.
It's even crazier when they die under the care of a state institution. If you are a rich and powerful person, and in the beginning of your career, you acknowledge that you have someone under your care who's special needs. With all your money, you would think those special needs would maintain for an extended period of time. especially with someone you claim is your child.
Zone family, what y'all really think about what Cat Williams' brother really talking about? Cause he really talking spicy right now. Is it facts or cap? But we got more coming up.
Did it been being concerned why a full-on teenager was bothering his 5-year-old brother?
What do you mean? What are you saying?
Also,
Yeah, what are you saying?
The story that you and your father had to come to understand. You said my father was abusive, whooping your ass. You had to leave home. I'm a grown-ass man with kids. You my older brother, same bedroom type shit. What would make a father beat the fuck out of a 13-year-old to the point that he decided he was gonna leave home and he didn't want to come back? Not only did he not want to come back, he's gonna make a narrative up that he's gonna maintain for 30-some years. What could you have possibly done? Could it have been being concerned why a full-on teenager was bothering his 5-year-old brother?
What do you mean? What are you saying?
Yeah.
I'm not stuttering.
What are you saying?
What would make a grown man, if the story is what was been out of the horse's mouth, the horse says he got up to a physical altercation with his father, right?
Right.
You're supposed to be 12, 13. You claim CPS was involved. So as a grown man, and I'm reliving this in my mind, right? As you tell it. Cincinnati, Ohio. Yeah. Early 80s, right?
So he would be 13.
You telling me it was some white folks in Cincinnati that had a badge on their lapel that said CPS, and they came to the home of a dark-complected Negro and a high yellow black woman, and this high yellow child came out and said, what? Because according to your story, you came out and you told them eloquently that you were of age and you decided that you could no longer sustain the type of abuse that was ongoing in your household, and it was necessary for you to separate yourself, emancipate yourself. And because you knew there were bigger dreams, you left your little brothers and proceeded to go on this journey of self-enlightenment.
Sleeping in parks. Homeless, sleeping in parks.
If that's the case, boy, you're 1 in a million, nigga. You're 1 in a million, nigga. And my whole life is a lie. And if I don't say anything now, that's exactly what will happen. My whole life will be a lie. My dad's whole life will be a lie. All left to this nigga's narrative.
I'm sensing a lot of hate coming from this man. A lot of successful hate. My brother is doing it up. He ain't getting me nothing. That's what I'm getting out this story. I'm thinking this dude is capping, man. Cat Williams is a stand-up dude. Plus, this man has kids. His brother definitely capping. We'll see with the receipts that's going to be coming up following this interview. Comment down below. Let me know what y'all think about this interview right there. Pretty wild. We got more fire coming up.
I have a piece of the Great Pyramid that was taken. It is illegal to have, and it also, I think, is cursed. And so we are sending it back today. It's taken me, it's like one of those things, it's not hard, but it has taken me so long to like pack this thing and get it out of my house. And so I have some foam, I have bubble wrap, I have the envelope that it came in, and I have this box. Although it won't ship flat rate to Egypt, the guy at the post office told me that I could in fact use this box. So that's what I'm going to do. if you're new here, a year and a half ago, my oldest son went to Egypt and brought home what he said was a piece of the pyramid. Said he broke it off and brought it home. And immediately I was like, you have to send that thing back. That it needs to go back from where it came. Like it does not belong with us. And after he brought that back, our family has been cursed with nothing but bad luck, and terrible things have happened. And eventually he actually passed away in March. And I'm not making light of him passing. I'm processing that off of TikTok. It's what it is. So, but we've had deaths, we've had cancer, we've had hospitals have happened. And every time something bad happened, I was like, we have to get that piece of the pyramid gone. And he always laughed and told me I was crazy. And when he passed, I had to get this pyramid and get it out of our family and get it back to where it came from. And that is what I'm going to do. So I asked in the last video that I made, and it's been like a month because I've been putting it off. I think it's actually been like 3 weeks, but I've been putting it off because it's one of those things that's not hard, but you're just not ready to do it. And I need to do it because I'm leaving on a trip in a week. So, yeah, I'm going to put this in here, and then I'm going to very gently put the piece of the pyramid, there it is, in a lot of bubble wrap. And then I'm going to write a little handwritten note and just explain why this is coming back, and to please forgive us and accept our deepest and sincerest apologies from our family. I have been trying to figure out, like, how do I get the curse off of my family? Is it just returning this thing? I don't know. We will see. But, okay, I've got it. I'm going to, that scrabbling is like my dog on the floor. So I'm just going to wrap this in bubble wrap. Fresh, clean, nice bubble wrap, not the scrap that it came in. And anyway, I'm going to tape all this up and put the address for the Cairo Museum right there. And then I'm going to go stand in line at the post office and drop this thing off.
Zone family. Her son stole a whole piece of the pyramid and brought it home. What was he thinking? He thought nothing was going to follow him back. There's places tourists go into these pyramids. They even tell you don't even touch the pyramid. And your man went to chip off the pyramid and brought it back home to his family. Cancer, people dying, he passed away, and his moms don't even care. You see how she processed that? That is crazy and diabolical. Do not touch what's not yours.
To the Factor Uncensored tonight. Well, there is a small community here in Texas that's causing a lot of controversy and, of course, getting a lot of attention. It's a result of a man named Malcolm Tanner who is moving to that community, already set up shop there, but he's inviting more of what he calls melanated people. And some see it as a threat. They see it as an all-black community. Let's take a look. And joining us here on The Factor Uncensored to discuss this topic, we have with us Dr. David Branham from the University of Houston downtown and political analyst Dr. Dietrich von Bietenfeld. Now, we're talking about Attorney General Ken Paxton filing a lawsuit against Malcolm Tanner, who's originally from Indiana, saying he is deploying a political takeover in Lovington County, preparing to call it Tanner County. He's inviting all of these black people there. So what exactly is Ken Paxton concerned about when it comes to Malcolm Tanner?
Well, the purported reason for the lawsuit is sanitation and the lack of established facilities, the strain on the infrastructure. So again, where Ken Paxton has legal authority involving the health and welfare of...
Did he say a strain on the infrastructure? Or I'm hearing things. Let's keep it moving.
Residents is much like, I liken this case to the old 300, where Stephen F. Austin brought, through the Authority of Impresarios, brought many people into the state of Texas for housing. And this self-professed doctor, Tanner, has said, I want to do the same thing. I'd like to move these individuals, pay them $5,000 a month. This county has a lot of wealth from the Permian Basin, only 64 residents, over $60 million in the coffers. So that's about $1 million per current resident available for this individual if he's able to win win the elections to reallocate some of those resources. So I think that's another concern for the Attorney General moving into an election season as we look at redistricting, as we look at maintaining a conservative majority. This individual bringing possible liberals, possible Democrats into an area, then taking over a very wealthy, oil-rich county, possibly imposing regulations beyond that of the Railroad Commission and restricting this excess of resources is very concerning on a visceral level.
And he's made it clear, he's also said melanated people, people of color, we want to bring them here so they can have the political power. And he hadn't been shy about saying that.
Absolutely. And like the 300 who came here with the promise of converting to Catholicism, they didn't do that. With the promise of not bringing slaves, they brought slaves. With the promise of adhering to Mexican standards and learning Spanish, they did not do that. We have an individual who's taking a lot of these principles that our republic was founded on and saying, no, I would like to see more of Tanner County looking like me, and then bringing an area where it's depopulated. The weight can be much more aggregate power than bringing 5,000 individuals to Houston. So that's going to dilute the vote versus in this county, in Loving County, maybe like Loving versus Virginia, we're just going to break in and desegregate this and integrate, and there will be people of color with the majority of the vote.
And he says Loving County will now be called Tanner County, in his opinion, not officially. But, of course, it's almost like being king. Your thoughts about
might as well
this?
be. It might as well be like being a king if he can pull this off. Because, I mean, I think the lawsuit has merit, because any time that you have a development going into an area, you have to do this analysis that Dr. Von Beendwell is talking about. You have to make sure you're going to have schools for the kids, you're going to have food for the residents, and so forth. So you have to do that. So I think the basis of the lawsuit is probably there. But these are things that you can get around. The one thing I don't think he can get around, though, is saying, okay, the people who live in these houses cannot be white. Because that is a form of discrimination. I mean, if you put the shoe on the other foot and said the people who live in these houses cannot be black, then we would see right away that you can't do that. You can't have that kind of discrimination. So he's going to have a problem with the racial component to this, where he's saying, in order for you to come in, now it's a wide amount of people he's talking about, people from Asia, people from Africa. Just as long as you don't have white skin, you can come in. So that's what he's going to have a hard time getting around. And in today's Supreme Court, where we just saw a 14th Amendment ruling in school admissions, where it says you cannot discriminate regardless if it's white on black or black on white, then we have a Supreme Court who's going to look at this and say, no, this is discrimination. You can't deny housing because of somebody's race. And I think this is where he's going to have a problem.
Dr. Von Beendwell, how feasible is this idea that Malcolm Tanner has? Your thoughts?
I think we've already seen individuals accepting the offer. While we're not certain where the 5,000 would come from, again, it is possible that there's an idea or at least planned or scheme for the county coffers, which are flush with funds, to spend this money on residents in a way that you might legally see done. Again, as Dr. Brandon mentioned, you don't want to do this based on ethnicity or race, which would be prohibited characteristics, but if there is a way to bring people of a lower income and then create a subsidy, I think there are a lot of legal mechanisms where people can initially bring RVs or bring mobile homes. We've got quite a few of these prefabricated homes in the state of Texas sitting on the side of the road. Move them in, bring in water wells. We've got a number of communities that have mud districts, so you don't necessarily have to have this $3 million water facility from day one. And Texas, again, was founded with one-room schoolhouses, and we're doing great. We're the 8th largest economy in the world.
Well, I mean, this is not really new. The libertarians have been trying to pull this off for a long time. Their problem is that they're trying to find a state with it's on an ocean where they can find a port and they can take over and make a majority of the state.
We'll be back with more Factor Uncensored and more on that topic when we come back.
Didn't they just start a white community in Omaha or one of those mountain states and nobody cared, and we was like, go ahead, do your thing? Even other white people like, if y'all want to start a white community, go ahead. We're not coming with y'all. Do y'all thing. We happy for y'all.
No blacks, no Jews, no gays. High up in the Ozark Hills in the state of Arkansas, and it is a town open to white people only.
It's so weird watching black people get mad at white people for starting functioning white communities. It's like, how happy we'd be to see black people start a functioning black community.
And now this guy want to start a melanated community. Lawsuits, Too much pressure on the infrastructure. Too much pressure on Earth. That is diabolical.
Like we would leave you to it. We would be, oh my goodness.
We need to stop all this hating. Okay? Start loving. Too much hate. If these people want to be over there, let them be over there. If they want to be over there, let them be over there.
The story is he gets shot at that motel, right?
Right.
Then he, dies on the scene, and Jesse Jackson was holding him in his arms, and that was a lie. What happened was they rushed him to the hospital, and then the nurses took him out because he was still alive. But I heard that they cleared the room out.
Yeah.
Brought in some nurses.
Right.
Nurses. And then snuffed him out with a pillow. Because here's the thing. He knows a lot more than what we know, right? Now, if he was an asset, whoever was funding him, writing his speeches.
Damn, they taking his speeches.
I'm just saying. And then they're saying, it gets wild. They're saying that he was the original Diddy, which is crazy. They're saying that he had freak offs and all this other stuff, and he had power and all this other stuff. Now, we can't verify that.
But it's documented that he was an adulterer.
That is documented. But I think that, yes, I think that it was a conspiracy. And I think that, what was documented and you put two and two together, he didn't die where they said he died. Just like how they said Hitler didn't die where they said he died.
So was he being held in Jesse Jackson's arms?
That's what Jesse Jackson said. And Jesse Jackson he's such a puppet. Like, and you know what's funny too about MLK? His wife was an Eastern Star.
Okay.
So, that's like the female version of a Mason.
I know.
So it's pretty odd that, isn't it odd that all these wives just magically just get away when their husbands die? You have MLK, you have JFK, Charlie Kirk. Huh. That's pretty interesting. All these wives just get right out the way when their husbands die, right?
Yeah, almost like you never hear from them.
Almost like they knew. Interesting. Just saying. Because aren't all those scenarios very eerily similar to each other?
Yeah.
All of men of influence. They're all politically charged. And then, their wives may or may not have known. I mean, same thing with JFK. Like,
are there rumors that Jackie knew?
Well, here's the thing. When Johnson was sworn in, they moved so fast to swear him in, like she still had blood on her clothes.
Your man MLK was the first Diddy? That's crazy work. Crazy work. Let me know what y'all thought about that interview right there, Zone Family. And all they names end with a K. Let me keep my mouth shut. Anyway, yeah, comment down below.
Would you mind taking your hands out of your pockets? You got no weapons on. They called us saying that you were trying to get help. What's going on?
Anyone, go ahead.
Is there a voice in your head? What's the voice in your head saying?
Listen,
Big stuff like what? Would you mind taking your hands out of your pockets? You got no weapons on or anything like that? Okay, all right. They told you to take stuff like what, like drugs or something?
No. It's just...
Okay. Down the street, they said that you mentioned something about, like, you were thinking about maybe hurting yourself, hurting other people. Is that still true? Yeah? Okay. What were you planning on doing specifically?
I don't want to hurt nobody.
Okay. You don't want anybody. You want to hurt yourself, though? Yeah. Okay. You have a plan for it? Have you ever thought about doing that before? Yeah. Have you tried it before?
Mm-hmm.
What'd you do? Cut yourself? Is that what you were thinking about doing today?
Yes.
Okay. They said you were hitting your head also. Why were you hitting your head?
You want to die.
You want to die. Okay.
You said you were looking at Please stand. Just by yourself? Mm-hmm.
Where's your family? You got anybody else? What's your name, brother?
Sorry.
Do nothing. How long you been staying out in the woods? 3 weeks. Yeah. Where were you before that? Travel. Yeah. From Columbus, or did you come into town from somewhere else?
No, I came from PA. I came from here, and I was going back. I want some, bro.
Yeah. How about we do that? We can get you some help. We take you to a hospital so they can talk to you. At least have someone warm to stay. A nice bed, you can talk to them. They can see what they can do to maybe make some of those thoughts go away and stuff. Huh? What do you think about that?
Do you mind if we just make sure you don't have weapons? You're not in trouble. You're not under arrest. But if you don't mind, I'm just going to make sure you don't have any weapons before we put you in the car. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Have you ever been to OSU before?
Right?
Yeah. No? Okay. Well, they got a really good mental health program to try and help you. Perfect for someone like yourself that wants help, that's willing to get treatment. They've got a great place for that. Okay. So all right, I'll let you pick which car you want to ride in. You pick your favorite, okay? Or you can point the officer you want to ride with.
I'm calm and gentle. Yeah. And we're Clevelanders. I was born and raised up there.
Yeah. All right. All right. Well, then we'll go ahead and make sure to get you up there, okay? You be wanting to go there, Kevin?
Yeah. You want to go in this car? Yeah, I'll follow you. If you want him, he's got a better suspension.
Yeah.
But I can definitely follow. I'll go with you, buddy. Come on.
I'm gonna go see if that other guy needs a ride. That other guy was trying to get a ride. I'm gonna see if he wants one.
Congratulations to those guys for handling that situation with a heart. Cause they could have came out with their weapons drawn, get down. No, they handle it like a human being. This kid is battling demons, and they see that. You could tell by their voice they was very compassionate. And I definitely appreciate that clip. Comment down below, guys. Let me know what y'all thought about that.
So, fuck it, man. Let me give this guy my jacket, man. He said he's freezing out here. He asked me. So, fuck it, man. He really needed that shit, man. He was really grateful, man. Blessed me. I told him to take care of himself, man. I'm glad I can help him. No shit, though. It's cold as fuck out here. In the woods, bro. No. Damn, just saw bro go in the woods, bro. That's hella sad, bro. That's hella fucking sad. I just got off work, bro, doing a 9-10 hour shift at the airport in the rain to come outside to clock out, bro. And this guy walks up on me like, hey, man, do you got an extra sweater or a jacket I can have? Next you know, security pull up on me like, that guy's been running around all night, man, trying to break into the building. I'm like, man, this guy just cold as fuck. I gave him some money in a sweater and a beanie that I had on my head. Shit, on my scully, nigga.
Bro,
yeah,
that's
I can't believe the guy went in the woods. That's crazy. Man, y'all be careful out here, man. Look out for one another, too, man. This shit's crazy. It's wicked.
Seriously, people, we must look out for one another. Just because you don't know the person, a little help goes a long way. Because you might be down one day, and you might need that help.
Everybody make a clapping here. After my clapping, you will hear the normal echo. Now please join me to the front of the steps. And when the sound of the clapping touches the steps according to the speed of the sound, not frequency, you will travel in the chamber.
Yeah.
But when it comes out, it will be equal to the song of a bird.
Wow.
And we still don't know how to do that or how to do that. I wish that we have.
Are you kidding me? That's shocking.
The sound of the temple and the bird is already in computers and sonograms to check the frequencies, and the two of them, they're equal.
The ancestors was tapped all the way in. That was definitely a mind-bending and unexplained clip right there.
Y'all. I just learned something. I look crazy right now.
what? Look, I have a penny, right? Somebody was like, your third eye is magnetic and it should stay. If it's like decalcified or whatever. So I was like, I have a feeling it's probably not gonna work because I've been trying to decalcify my third eye. Y'all. Yo, that shit crazy. What? That is cool. I'm magnetic.
Y'all know I had to tap in also. You feel me? Got my penny right here. Got my penny. Okay. Okay. Know what I mean?
No, you're welcome with it all. But us here on the place we go. We're known as survivors.
Oh yeah, we magnetic. We magnetic. Won't y'all try that? Go try that, Zone family. We magnetic out here.
This isn't just fashion. This is frequency. This is higher zone.
People are just finding out the horrifying truth about the rat people in Pakistan. And this is actually really, really sad. So these people that look like this are known as the rats of Shardola. You may have heard of them before, but when you realize why they look like that, it gets a lot more disturbing. But there is a deformation in the world that can cause your head to look like this. It's tragic and it's terrible, but it's not what's happened to these people. Of course, some people do have this. The people in this video most likely do. But a lot of these people were forced to look like this. They didn't look like this before. They looked normal. With these extremely poor people being controlled and abused by higher people to make them look like this. Controlled by mafias in Pakistan who basically dress them up, deform them so that they can earn more money begging because people feel bad for them. They often place a tight metal strap around the person's head and tighten it so it crushes their skull inwards to make them look like that. These people are then just out there begging, literally collecting money for these gangs. They may get 1% of what they earn that day from the gangs, but they will keep the rest.
That is wild. You literally treating your own people like that, and this is why the place look like the way it does. Corruption.
If you are 18 to 25, you are cooked. You going to World War III. If you are 26 to 39, you are still cooked. Because the age cap's at 39. You going to World War III. If you have ADHD, you are cooked. You are going to World War III. If you have diabetes, congratulations, you ain't going to World War III. If you've ever been put in a mental facility, congratulations, you are not going to World War III. If you are in college, I'm sorry, you are cooked. They actually want you more for the draft because they want to put you in a specialized position. You are going to World War III. If you have a master's degree, you are cooked. If you dropped out of high school, you are safe from World War III. They don't want you. If you are a felon, you are not going to World War III. Now is the best time to be a felon. If you are LGBTQ, I'm sorry, you are cooked. You are still going to World War III. Now, if you're transitioning, you are safe. You are not going to World War III. If you are your only mother's son, I am sorry. You are cooked. You are going to World War III. If you are a woman, you are only half cooked because men are required to go first. But at any time, Congress can change legislation if they need more people. If you have kids, you are going to World War III. But if you're actively pregnant, you are not going to World War III. If you have major depressive disorder or severe anxiety, you got to be able to prove, it got to be documented, or you are cooked. If it's not documented, you going to World War III. Like and comment for part 2.
Your mom's only child has to go to war now? That is crazy and diabolical. Comment down below.
Why? Shit right now! Kill you right now!
I'm getting something at the store.
For what?
I'm getting a juice.
What kind of juice? Get some water. Ain't that the fucking juice? Ain't no goddamn juice. Get some goddamn water. Water! Now! And get the fuck out. What you want, nigga?
You gotta tell me twice.
What you want, nigga? Drop the gun!
One thing they can never say about her is she wasn't a caring person, you know? Like, even while she's crashing out, going through a mental break and robbing the dollar store, she still had to tell this girl, get some water. Get you some water. Fuck, juice ain't good for you. The only time somebody videoed the whole situation horribly, but I'm like, I understand it, and you did a good job. You know, like she still caught it on camera. She caught everything inside the store to outside the store. My thing is, after that lady was screaming, why didn't you just hurry up and get out? I don't know. I don't know how fast she saw you. All I know is she's. What? I'm trying to get some juice. I'm just trying to get some juice. No. Don't get no fucking juice. Get some fucking water. Juice is bad for you. Yes, ma'am. I bet that lady never drinking juice again. She just saved that lady from diabetes, as well as her walking in the store to get the juice distracted her long enough for the police to get there. Now, bam, you done saved somebody's life by carelessly going in here trying to get juice because your back is big. Why else would you need juice that bad? Like, you couldn't wait?
The poor girl tried to get some orange juice. She about to shoot the cashier and then runs up on the poor girl. What do you want? Orange juice? No, get the water. That was crazy. Comment down below. I would love to be there. Family, that was high vibrational music right there. If you ain't know, good old classical. Personally, I love music like that. I even listen to Kenny G sometime. Throwing that Kenny G and let him go in. Raise my frequency, raise my vibration. I think you should do the same. Good music for the soul. But anyway, guys, I appreciate it if you made it all the way to the end. We had some tea today. Hope you had your cup full. Definitely appreciate everybody. Don't believe nothing I post. Always do your own research at the Higher Zone. With that being said, family, if you're not subscribed to the family yet, join the family. Like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell for every time I drop. You could be rocking out with me in the family, vibrating the highest. Not trying to hold y'all long today. I hope y'all enjoyed the show like I enjoy y'all company. Eat right, spread good vibes, do what you do best, and love thy neighbor. I'll catch y'all on the next episode. I love y'all.